and today I'm going to be teaching you some methods that I came up with to use a katana to defend your home in the event of a burglar. So, first what I'm going to do is, say the burglar has a baseball bat, pipe, some kind of large blunt object about the same length as a katana. Obviously a burglar is not going to have a katana, that would be the most badass burglar ever, but I doubt that's going to happen to you. Alright, so that would be the burglar here, my old beat up punching bag. Now, he has a baseball bat, just as an example. Then when I'm done with this, I'm going to show you some things to do in the event that your burglar is armed with a firearm, which will be unfortunate, and you can't just run up to him and stab him, obviously. If he has a gun, you gotta be more stealthy about it. But, burglar baseball bat. What you want to do is, instead of your normal chest level katana grip, you want to extend it out more, keep him at range. He's not going to be able to walk into your blade. If he tries to go sideways, you keep him at length. If he tries to swing at you with the bat, just step back, move the blade out of the way. Baseball bats are heavy. If you swing it good, it's going to be way the hell over here. You can easily redirect your katana. Step out of the way. If he swings at you, step in, stab. Burglar done. Also, if you're inside, you're likely going to have low ceilings. You're not going to be able to go way up here, do downward strikes. You're going to definitely want to focus on horizontal strikes, maybe upwards, diagonal. Also, if you do, for some strange reason, need to do an overhead strike, what you can do, bring the blade kind of upwards, like this, around your head, and then down. You can't bring it straight up, you're going to break something, hit the ceiling, you don't want that. Last thing you need is the tip of your sword getting jammed in the ceiling if you're in a fight. Now, if you're in a big open room, all these are well and good. But if you're in a confined space, like a hallway, which there's a hallway in there, you can see it though. If you're in a hallway, you're up close with the guy, say he has a knife or something, if he has a baseball bat, he's also going to be at a disadvantage if he doesn't know close quarters fighting techniques with it. However, it's like a thing I do. I keep talking and I can't even get a breath because I'm talking so much. So if you're in close, we're going to act like the burglar now has a knife. You're in close, what you've got to do, keep your hand on the back of the katana like this. You can divert strikes, try to slash at his arm. You can punch with the hilt of the blade, straight up wood to the face, isn't going to feel good. You can strike forward with the blade like this, or you can do a slashing using the back end of the blade, using your hand to push the blade like so. I'm purposely not hitting the target, I'm not missing. If you hit it, it's going to be a good strike. You got the whole weight of your left hand pushing up on this while you pull with your right hand, so. Okay, so just remember these techniques. Definitely improvise. Depending on your situation, you're going to be using different techniques against different kinds of weapons and whatnot. Now, what we're going to do is, say you're unfortunate enough to get a burglar with a gun. You got to be stealthy about it. Say you're in your room, most burglars are probably going to be in the living room trying to steal the TV and whatnot. If he is, you don't want to get into a fight with a burglar. If he's taking your stuff, try to get a look at him, get a picture if you can, gather information. Don't get in a fight with him if you don't have to. If he's coming up to your room trying to get into your jewelry box or whatever, that's when you got to get into a fight. So come closer this way. Alright, this is the event. You're standing behind an inward opening door. Burglar's coming through here. You're going to stand here like this. As soon as the burglar starts opening the door, he has a gun, he has no clue you're here. Just be quiet. When he opens the door, stab in, just rip the door open, stab really quickly, slam door shut, and stand back. Hopefully you'll hit him with a good strike. If not, then you're not in a really good situation because most guns are going to be able to fire through a door. You got to be really careful with this technique. This is not something you want to do. This is last resort. If he has a gun, fucking hide. Just open the door, shove it. If the door's already a little bit open like this, same thing. You don't want to try smashing him with the door because that's not going to do too much damage. You definitely want to get the stab in. Now, say you're on the inside of an inward opening door. So, I'm going to go back here. say cameraman is the burglar. Don't come here. I'm just using this as an example. He's going to be here, starts opening the door. Epic kick, run in, straight up, stab right through. You want to surprise him, he's going to be like, I have a gun, there's nothing he's going to do. Oh shit! You want to surprise the hell out of the guy. None of these techniques are foolproof. Anything can happen in a fight for your life. You need to be careful, you need to improvise. Where is he, where is you? What do you have around? If you have any kind of better weapon you can use. If you have like a bow and arrow, if you have a crossbow, if you just... A katana is a last resort weapon in case of a burglary. Now, rule number 1, hide. Rule number 2, if you absolutely have to get into a fight, be safe, think about it, keep him at range. If he has a gun, best thing you can do not be seen. There's not much you can do with a blade against a gun. I'll admit that. You gotta be careful, you gotta be safe. Call the police as soon as you have any suspicion that there's somebody in your home. There's not much else I can tell you about this. Just be safe is the biggest rule. And that's the end of this video.
Hey, Lindsay! This is Jay Herod. And Nick, he wanted me to do a special birthday dance for you. So, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lindsay. Happy birthday to you and many more. And you, toot, 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 toot. And again, you, toot, 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 toot. And again, and again, and now what y'all been waiting for? Da 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 da. Off goes the shirt. Da da da. And again, and again, and and again.
Illuminati confirmed. That's me. I am in the Illuminati. If you want to take some, you better get some. Join the Illuminati for a special occasion. For some cash and money. That's where I'm playing. Peace out. So you in the Illuminati? Yeah, I am. I'm not afraid to show it.
No, you're not.
I have a I have a thing at home. If I had a picture, I'd show you. But that I am in the real Illuminati. So, yeah, and the official.
Came over here and I told him you're in the Illuminati.
He wouldn't care.
You're not in the Illuminati.
Yeah, you know I'm in the official Illuminati.
How you know?
Because I signed up.
What?
I signed up. There's a thing where you can.
Close your mouth. No, I don't want to hear That that. don't even make any sense.
Yeah, look up the official.
Look at Dad. You're going to the restaurant.
Where?
That's just
my
my
dad. My dad has white hair.
Yeah.
Okay.
James, here's the deal. The hotel doesn't want you on their property. If you come on the property, you will be arrested for trespassing. You understand that?
Sure, no problem.
All right. You're free to stay out here on the sidewalk. That's fine.
No problem.
But you cannot go onto their property. And if you do, I will come back and take you to jail.
No problem. I love that place.
Okay. May I see your ID, please?
No, I haven't committed any crime.
All right. Okay, James. Have a good
You
day.
seem to know who I am. How do you know me? I don't know you.
They told me your name was James.
Who did? I didn't tell those people my name.
Well, somebody told them.
Oh, okay.
So,
You have a very nice day.
thank you. You too.
Now, you endorsed Governor Romney.
I did.
Are you in contact with him all the time?
Yes.
What do you guys talk about?
Just general. I tell you what, he has a stance on China, which is a country that's just ripping our heart out. I mean, we just do nothing to protect ourselves, that I really like.
As a line of clothing. Now, where were these made?
These were made, I don't know where they were made, but they were made someplace. But they're great. It's ties, shirts, cufflinks, everything sold at Macy's, and they're doing great. #1 selling tie anywhere in the world.
#1 selling
I don't know,
tie
normally
anywhere
I
in the
wouldn't
world.
wear
What,
that shirt,
you
but
wouldn't wear that
we
shirt?
We also have them in white and beautiful white.
Where are the shirts made? Bangladesh.
Well, it's good. Okay. We employ people in Bangladesh.
Ties? Where are the ties
They have
made?
to work
These are
too.
beautiful ties.
They are great ties.
The ties are made in where? China? Ties are made in China.
Well, I'll tell you, and you know what, David, in all fairness, I've been very open about that, and not all of them, by the way, but I've been very open about that. Are you okay? Is the
No,
chair
I'm
was
fine.
made in
I just,
China.
yeah, I know.
The chair was made
The
in
chair
China.
was made in China.
But you know, the fact is, because of the manipulation of the currency, of their currency, when you go out, it's very hard to get product that isn't made in China.
Well, now listen. Here's what the deal is. Let's do this.
How do you like that?
I think they're beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and I don't really have a problem with helping people who need a job. I would like people in this country to get first preference, but
I agree. I agree. 100%. You buy that at Macy's, by the way.
Let's just shut down the Donald Trump factory in Beijing.
I would love to.
And we'll put up a tie factory in Jamaica, Queens.
I love it.
And we'll make the Donald Trump ties.
I'm for it.
By the powers vested in me by the state of Kansas and as a servant of Jesus Christ, I now pronounce you, Brent and Elizabeth, husband and wife. What God has joined together, let not man put asunder. Brent, you may kiss your bride.
Whoa! Yeah!
And now, if I may, ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you Mr. and Mrs. Brent Petzold.
You pretentious, elitist fools make me so effing sick. Yes, I'm talking to you, the people who try to ruin everybody else's fun. You know what? I'm not ashamed to admit this. I am a brony. I am a fan of the show My Little Pony. Does that make you upset, huh? Does that make you angry, huh? Does that make you want to kick my ass? Well, it just shows how prejudiced you really are. What is so wrong for a man to like the show My Little Pony? Entertainment is all subjective, you know? You know, anybody can like any kind of form of entertainment they want as long as it doesn't hurt anybody else, you know? You know, me liking My Little Pony does not hurt anybody else. A guy liking My Little Pony does not affect anybody else in any way. The only way it would affect somebody else is if they themselves were so prejudiced and got so angry and made themselves crazy. It's the same thing with all these morons who hate the Twilight book series. You know, I personally am not a fan of the Twilight book series, but I respect it for entertaining millions upon millions of people, and I don't go, bash all the time like these idiots, these imbeciles do, They just bash Twilight, they bash My Little Pony, and if you're a fan of Twilight, or if you're a fan of My Little Pony, you just get made fun of, you get called names, derogatory terms, this and that. I'm sick of you morons. You're idiots. You're Neanderthals, You just whine and complain. Wah, wah, wah. They like Little Pony. Wah, wah, wah. They like Twilight. Wah.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's gonna really be